now going to look at the configuration screen. The main part of the configuration screen are these sections of rows here. The first key thing you have to decide is what kind of configuration you want to run. So we have what we call constant operating flux, which means that the flow rate through the modules is constant, but the system flow rate will change up and down as units of modules come on and off lines. The other option you have is what we call a constant system output. There, the flow rate is held fairly constant, but as units come on and offline for cleaning, the flow rate through the units that remain online will be changing. And so the flux going through your modules is changing. So the first key thing you need to decide is if you're doing a constant operating flux or a constant system output design. The second thing is, having chosen your module, you'll actually get two slightly different tables depending on whether you are looking at a racks module or a open platform module. Right now we are looking at the XP77 module in a open platform configuration. So you will need to pick how many online units you need and how many modules are used in each unit. To help you, we have a little table down here which essentially the program has calculated how many modules you need to hit the target flux for this configuration. Here it looks like we need about 44 modules, and then it will give you sort of various options in how you could meet that. So I could use 1 unit of 44 modules, I could use 2 units of 22 modules. Now, if I wanted 3 units, usually they're even numbers, so I would need 3 units of 16 modules, gives me 48 modules. It's a little bigger system. So this is a choice where the user can look at what the various options are. The reason you would pick, more units or fewer units is, for example, if I have 2 units of 22, when I take a unit off for cleaning, I've only taken off half the system. So I'm only cleaning 22 modules at a time, and the other unit with 22 modules is still online. If I pick 3 units, I'm only taking 1/3 of the system offline every time I clean something, as opposed to taking everything offline. So that's an engineer's decision as to, do you want to have the fewest number of units, or do you want to make your cleaning protocol systems a little smaller? If you were to do a rack design, and here we'll now choose the XP77 for a rack, you now get to do not only the number of units and modules per unit, you can also figure out how many of the units and racks get combined together. So here I needed 44 modules, and so I would use the rack. It's the Integra pack. The largest rack is 22. So the recommendation is I would use 2 racks of 22 to make up my single unit of 44. Or I could do 1 rack of 22 for a unit, and then I would have 2 independent units. So this is where you get a chance to make your engineering decisions as to the configuration and how many racks and modules you want to put per rack and how many total units you want for cleaning protocol. And as you make changes, the diagram up here will update in real time. So you can see the impact on recovery, the size of your tank, etc., as you make these decisions.